What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing well. My name is Max Charlebois, aka Missedthepart, and I think everybody knows what this live stream is. I do want to say tomorrow we will probably, or not tomorrow, Friday, we're going to be doing another live stream, but we're actually going to be writing stories live, and we're doing that on Friday, so write that down. But everybody, I hope you're all doing well here today. Can you guys hear me properly? Hopefully you can. I see a lot of people in the chat right now, which is crazy. Omega, what's good? Cholo at Peyton, Sonic Fan, Omar, Marcus, Peyton, Winsome, Hellfire, what is good? Marcus, Johnny Page, what is good? L, Supercraft. Hopefully you're all doing well today. Holy crap, we're already getting a ton of requests. This is absolutely insane here. Again, this is good. We got brand new emotes. So, we got brand new emotes, everybody. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I think some of you can. Maeve plays games. What is good? What if Wolverine and Deadpool instead had their female counterparts, Gwenpool and X-23? That's kind of cool. Riot, what is good? So some of you, I don't know if you've known, but I have been getting back to everybody's emails. Did you guys get any emails lately? Message me in the chat if you guys did, because there was a lot of them that we ended up getting. I actually just wrote a storyline there. It was for, I can't remember who. I'll have to go back on my email, but it was another version of the If I Had Written MCU Spider-Man 4. So that's something I think we're going to have coming out. The Terminator video is written. We don't have it recorded. I haven't recorded that yet. So Peyton, that will be coming soon. But I don't have any artwork or anything to show you just yet for that particular series. But again, I hope everybody is doing well today. Here, I'm just moving my chair in a little bit further. Has anybody seen the brand new the new Reels channel that we have going on? I don't know if anybody's seen that, but we have a brand new channel. It's called Missedthepart Shorts. We did have another Missedthepart Shorts before, but I ended up changing that one, but this one we're not changing. So if you guys want to follow that, I would highly recommend it, because you're just going to get more content out of it. So it'll be very, very interesting to see. Oh boy, we got those Kevin what-ifs coming in here. No way. We don't have Dead Rising here today. We don't have Zachary, unfortunately, but that is okay. He's on a trip right now. But that's totally fine. What if Link and Samus were in the Avengers? I think that's going to be our first idea. Let me put that here. We're writing down your ideas. We got 34 ideas from the first live stream finished. So, that is correct. A lot of you guys ended up getting your ideas in, and they got done. So, it was a very productive week. I will say I've never worked that hard in my life. I'm not even kidding. But it's because I'm finished school. I have a lot of extra time on my hands. So other than me going to the gym, I'm literally just going to the gym and working on videos. But before we begin, I want to drop a nuclear warhead on you guys. And that is, I have the unfortunate news to bring you that the video I was working with a video editor on the channel. I don't usually talk business, but I will say the video editor unfortunately had to get fired. So we're working towards getting a brand new video editor on the channel. If somebody wants to help me out, I don't know. But it just didn't work because it just didn't work out. And they did threaten me, which I didn't like. It was a threat that I wouldn't take. And I was like, hey, dude, we can't do that. So I had to let him go. So right now, it's just me. So, and it's usually been that way. But since we're getting an influctuation of requests It's always better to have somebody to help you. And it's unfortunate. So if you guys are a video editor and would like to join the channel, just send an email, give us your resume, because we're looking for people. And I think, you know, we can have some really fantastic people on the channel. We got a ton of requests. Harrison, what is good? So if you guys don't know, Harrison requested one video on the live stream, and I know that idea is coming to fruition. It was, what if Toy Story was in Black Ops 2? It's actually happening, Harrison. So I don't know if you knew that or not, but it is happening. What if the Xenomorphs fought the Death Angels? It's a very interesting idea. Let's throw it in the list here. Let's get the list going. Okay. Has anybody seen the new Twitch? I do want to say, has anybody been following that? Because we are going to be starting the brand new Twitch. We don't have it up and running fully. We did one live episode, but it didn't save, unfortunately. It's because I have to get the server. Like, I gotta do a dual wield live stream. So I have to get a membership, I believe, on like the Streamlabs website, so that I can live stream here and on Twitch at the same time, but I don't have that yet. So that's something that we are looking to do. The chicken said that's not good. No, it's very unfortunate. It is something that is unfortunate, but there's not much we can do here with that. Hellfire said, what if Samus was in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith? That would be an interesting one. There's not a lot of Nintendo and Star Wars crossover videos that I've seen personally. So I haven't really seen any of that. Riot Forever said, what if Kevin met the... Is that Leprechaun? I don't know. Let's add it in here. Kevin getting all the horror characters. Kevin getting thrown into 28 Days Later. I don't know if anybody's seen that reel that was on Instagram. But we really appreciate everybody's support here. And I do want to say that I do hope we can get to everybody, but I don't want anybody to take it personally if we don't. So that's the only thing. Like, it's never personal. It's just something that, you know, happens. So again, I really hope that everybody, though, is doing well. Oh, we got the emotes here. Oh, man, there we go. What if Kevin was Small Soldier 1998? Let's add that in here. Oh, we got a super chat here. I really appreciate that, Scorpion. You did not have to do that. Again, any of that really does help big time. You guys don't have to do that, but it does go a long way to funding a lot more of these videos, so you don't have to do that. It's really appreciated. Let me read that super chat here. It kind of got... Oh, there it is. Hey, how are you? What do you think of my Spider-Man trilogy, and did you like it? Scorpion had a great idea, actually. He had a fantastic idea. And it had to do with the... I believe... Well, what I know, Scorpion, because I saw your email with Spider-Man 5 and 6. And so that was something that I really thought was very interesting. I don't know if you guys know, but he requested me to do kind of like another If I Had Written episode between Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6, but it's in the MCU. I really like the idea. I think with Scorpion being a main villain in that particular trilogy, or even just in the first, you know, Spider-Man 4 Brand New Day, I think it works very well. It's something that I really want to put out there again. So it's something that I really want to do. I know that you just sent me the Sinister Six story. I think you just sent me that like recently with Hobgoblin, Mr. Negative, Scorpion, Kingpin, Kraven the Hunter, and you even have like Daredevil making a major cameo. So like these outlines are very cool. I think it's Mufasta. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, Scorpion. Oh, we got another super chat from Harrison. What if Ant-Man Scott Lang met Sailor Moon? I've never done a Sailor Moon what if before, but it's something that we can definitely add to the list here. We got another super chat from Maeve Plays Games. Dude, you don't even have to do that. I really appreciate that. You do not, like, you guys don't have to. Like, it's literally, it's fine. But again, it does go a long way. We really do appreciate that here on the Missedthepart channel. What if Harley Quinn was in the Dark Knight? What if Halle Berry's Catwoman was in the Dark Knight Batman trilogy? What if Harry bonded with Venom in Spider-Man 3? What if the MCU Peter Parker stayed with Liz? Those are all really interesting ideas as well. No, like, let's add that in here. I think if Peter stayed with Liz, we would have a very different Far From Home and No Way Home. Now, the interesting question is, would Liz, like, imagine if Liz died during Far From Home, because then you probably would have the return of the Vulture. Like, let's say that, yeah, Peter and Vulture, like, they know their identities, right? Like, Vulture knows that Peter is Spider-Man. So what if Peter and Liz were still together in a relationship, and Vulture knew this, but he was in prison, and he was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna keep his identity a secret. And then all of a sudden, if Liz, like, what if the same thing happened with Peter, where he doesn't save Liz? It's kind of like Gwen Stacy. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know, like, that's kind of where I'm seeing things. I don't know what you guys think about that. What if Invincible joins Teen Titans? Oh, that's cool. Death Soul? Let's add that to the list here. We're getting some Teen Titan what ifs here. Man, I miss that so much. The original. Not the Teen Titans Go. I miss the original. I really do. Scorpion, yeah, my name is Mufasa and I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. No, I really do appreciate that. I really appreciate the outlines. I think you got some very great ideas. And hey, you should become a writer yourself, man. Like, you got some great outlines. I think it's great. The Chicken. I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. He said, if I had written Scary Movie 6. Appreciate that super chat. Appreciate that super chat, Scorpion. We got, what if Miles became Venom in Marvel's Spider-Man 2? Now, Winston Cube, this is great because there's interest here, and I'm glad that there is, because there's a lot of people that want this particular story to happen, and I'm pretty much ready to make it, and I'm glad that there's interest here. This is very good to see. I really do appreciate that. What if the Loco Warriors Code Loco were in the MCU? I'm going to add that. Simple Middleton, I think that's your name. Hopefully I didn't pronounce it wrong, but I'm going to add that here. I don't know the full franchise. Let me just copy this. I'm just gonna do like a quick research, because there is some franchises that I don't fully know, and I do apologize because I feel like a fool. Let me just see here. Come on. Why isn't this doing my thing here? I'm just doing a quick search here. But for some reason I can't. My computer's being weird. Mr. Woes became a watcher of the multiverse. Mr. Woes, appreciate that, man. I definitely got to get back to you from your email. So that's something that we definitely need to do. But everybody, Mr. Woes, he is pretty much a watcher though. Dude, you are a watcher. You're making fan fictions. That's crazy. Harrison, I really like the ideas. Especially that one with there was that one idea that you had, the Toy Story one. That one's coming out. That one's happening. Stop Animated Creep said, what if Dusty was alive but brainwashed in SMG4 what if? It'd be kind of interesting. Let's add that. Let's add that to the list. Yeah, guys, we got brand new emotes. So thank you, Zachary, for the emotes. You did not have to do that, man. I'm going to add them right here so you guys can take a look. I think we got Zombie Anakin here. We got the Harry Osborn Spider-Man. That emote's freaking cool. I don't know. The Harry, like, he has the ripped up mask. Sonic edits, what is good? Maeve plays games. What if Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker decided to retire as Spider-Man after he lost Harry? What if Peter Quill loved Nebula instead of Gamora? I really appreciate the super chat there. You didn't have to do that, man. I really appreciate that. Let's add that to the list. Now, if, like, let's just say Tobey Spider-Man, because this is an idea that I thought about. If Tobey Spider-Man decided to retire, and let's say No Way Home happens in this timeline, but he's retired, and I mean, it could be that even in No Way Home, maybe he's already retired, but from what he states is that no, he still was Spider-Man after the events of Spider-Man 3. But if he retired, it would be kind of cool if, I don't know how it would work, but if Tom's Peter convinced him to come back. Now, I don't know how that would work, since if Aunt May died, Tom's Peter probably would not, he probably wouldn't want to come back. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'd have to really look into that. Mr. Woes, let's go. Let's go, man. Yo, you're rocking the zombie Anakin emote. That's freaking crazy. What if Sheldon, Missy, George Cooper with Mandy were in the Fantastic Four? Sheldon is Mr. Fantastic George. Oh, man, that'd be funny. Let's add that in. Bro, the emotes are awesome. No, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It sucks because you're only limited to how many emotes you can have. But if you guys are new to the channel, I do want to say I would highly recommend that you guys like the live stream, as it does help. It does go a long way. Again, just if you guys don't mind, I think we got 13 likes and we got 42 concurrent viewers. And I do want to say, I hope you're all doing well today. How is everybody's day going so far? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all safe. You know, it's awesome to see everybody out here. It's really cool. Dexter Morgan, book verse or TV versus Hawaii in Yo, Frontman and Squid Game. Mary Red, let's add that to the list. The Frontman in Squid Game's getting some love. Oh man. Yeah, I can't get over Squid Game season 2. I really love Squid Game. No, I appreciate all the love, everybody. It really means a lot. What if No Way Home had Gwen Stacy, but it was an alternate version of Andrew Garfield's Gwen? What if Marvel had Cyberpunk 2077 like universe? May plays games. Appreciate the super chat there. Really do appreciate that. I love those ideas, especially having a variant of Gwen being in the frickin' No Way Home timeline. Like, I think Andrew's Peter would be caught off guard completely. Like, he really would be. What if Batman joined Ra's al Ghul? Omega, would that be in the Dark Knight? Or is that just in general, like in the comics? Because I think that's a cool idea. I'm writing that in right now. I really love all these ideas that we're getting here. What if the Marvel Zombies fought Sonic X? That'd be cool. Marvel Zombies versus Sonic. Let me add that. Yeah, is anybody a video editor by chance? Or does anybody, like, is anybody proficient in Premiere Pro? Maybe DaVinci Resolve? Anything like that? Because we do have the unfortunate news that one of the, well, not main editors, one of the editors that I had, we had to let go, unfortunately. So if anybody's interested, just hit me up. I would probably prefer an email if you guys are. An email would definitely work, and we can talk more. Because, I mean, editing, like, I can personally edit maybe 10 videos a day, just me. But it does take a while. It takes a lot of time. And it could take like 4 to 6 hours, depending on the video. I will see my friend. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries, you're good. What if Peter became Spider Carnage after May's death? Paul Richardson, I hope you're doing well, man. I love that idea. Let's add that in. I think it's definitely possible. I mean, look what happened with the original 1994 Spider Carnage. He ended up losing, I think, Aunt May, right? And he went down that path. Even though he was a clone, I mean, who knows? Maybe he wasn't the clone. But from what we know, it's very possible. Maeve plays games. What if Marvel had the Injustice storyline from DC? I love that idea. I'm writing that in because I feel like it fits perfectly in Iron Man 3. I don't know if anybody can agree with me or not on that, but you know how the Mandarin attacks the Malibu house or whatever? Well, imagine if Pepper died during the attack. Well, next thing you know, Tony's going to be he's going to be having like a mental spiral, mental breakdown, especially him going back to drinking. I feel like it could definitely be possible. I feel like I would love to fit that story in there. Because then it forces Steve Rogers, it forces everybody to come back and mourn the loss. And then it kind of sets up a possible, well, Injustice storyline. So it could work. What if the Marvel Zombies fought the Last of Us zombies? Let's put that in here. A Last of Us and Marvel Zombies crossover. I love how you guys are showing a lot of love to the Marvel Zombies. This is good. I really appreciate that. What if the Xenomorphs were in Harry Potter? Mad Prime Productions. Hope you're doing well, man. Let's put that in here. Let's go. Oh, yeah. What else do we got here? What if Kirby was in Pokemon? We can add that. We don't have a lot of Pokemon what ifs, but we can... I don't think we have any on the channel, to be honest with you, but we can add that to the list. Appreciate the super chat, by the way. Maeve plays games. Appreciate that. What else do we have? What if Spider-Man fought Slenderman in the Slenderman movie? Dyer Amar. We can add that in. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. I am sorry if I did. But yeah, we're going to be live streaming on Twitch as well. I believe we'll be doing dual-wield streams. It's just something that's not in the cards yet, mainly because I don't have the that membership yet. So I don't have that right now. I would love to do it though. So I just have to set that all up. And we're going to be doing another stream on Friday. So if you guys want to know more when we're doing that stream, that's going to be us writing some of these stories down, which will be really fun. So I'm very excited. What if Spider-Man revealed... Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, I have to reload this. I'm just going back up. What if Spider-Man revealed his identity to Mary Jane after the Upside Down Kiss in Spider-Man 2002? Pablo, that's a cool idea. I think we should add that. That's cool. I mean, it would save a lot of trouble. Spider-Man 2 would be avoided. Most of it would be. He wouldn't have that big crisis. He would have just told MJ right then and there. Man, it would have saved him a lot of problems. It most likely would have. Yeah, the chicken had a very cool idea. He pitched a Marvel Zombies multiverse storyline. And he had a really good plot. Like, he wants to dive into Invincible. He also wants to dive into a possible crossover with Marvel Zombies Revenge, which I think is interesting. I like how you bring that up because it's such a big part of me getting that series out there. It was so crazy to me how how it was. Like, I'm just really glad that that you guys are acknowledging that series, so I really appreciate that. Rabasis, appreciate the $5 super chat. You did not have to do that, man. I really appreciate that. What if the Mighty Morph Power Rangers were in Avengers 2012? What do you think about my other ideas I made? I hope you have a great day, my dude. I hope you have a great day as well. I think the Mighty Morph Power Rangers don't get a lot of love. Especially here on the channel. Like, it's something that I'm writing in because I haven't seen it. So I really appreciate that. We have another super chat from Maeve Plays Games. What if Spider-Man was more like Red Hood? What if the Winter Soldier was given the shield instead of Falcon? What if MJ developed instead of Ned? Did I get that one wrong? Did I fumble that? I hope I didn't. I love all these ideas and requests though. Like, we got Power Rangers, we got like Red Hood crossing over with Spider-Man. We got like Winter Soldier stuff. It's just very cool to see all of these different ideas, and they're ranging from so many different things. Ranger Barbecue, what is good, my man? I appreciate the $10 super chat. We just completed that goal there. Holy crap. We've only been streaming for like 30 minutes. What if Captain America intervened during the events of Transformers 2007? What if Transformers and Cybertron existed in Star Wars? What if Transformers Dark of the Moon, I believe, took place in the MCU? We got a lot of Transformers love from Ranger Barbecue, and I really appreciate that. We're gonna put all of those in here because that's great. We don't have enough Transformers stuff, so we really appreciate that. We got what if Venom was in Spider-Man Homecoming by Bryce. Let's add that in here. No, but again, guys, I really appreciate all the support. Like, I don't know, has anyone noticed? I don't know if it's just me. I feel more motivated. I don't know why. I feel like recently I've kind of caught my motivation back. It's been a while. Like, I don't want to say in a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, it's nice to kind of, to feel like that again. I haven't felt like that in a little bit. I don't know why or what it is, but I'm glad that, we're here doing this. I don't know if you guys have seen the brand new, the shorts channel that we got going. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I would highly recommend to subscribe to the Missedthepart Shorts YouTube channel. Because we're going to be just doing a lot of just uncut content, just different ideas and whatnot. So it's something that I think you guys would like. And also I can kind of go over these ideas even more. So that'd be kind of cool. I'm just going to put another thing here. We will do... Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I just put that in here. No, I appreciate everybody's support. Did I add that? Let me just see here. Oh yeah, I did add that. I did add that idea. And also, everybody who is giving ideas here, I do want to say this, that we're actually able to keep the chat, like, in archives. So we're shouting you out when we do these ideas. When these ideas happen, you're going to be shouted out in the video. Ranger Barbecue, LOL, yeah, I meant Dark of the Moon. My autocorrect is kind of glitchy right now. Thanks for the videos, dude. Appreciate the support, man. No, I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. What if Syndrome from The Incredibles was the villain of Iron Man 1? What if Penny Parker was Peter Parker's sister? What if Batman versus Jason Voorhees? Oh, that's cool. Let's add that in here. Put that in the list. Let's go. We got some great ideas. Appreciate that super chat. You didn't even have to do that. Wait, we got what if Thor's hammer Mjolnir was not broken by Hela in Thor Ragnarok by Parth? I think we can add that. It'd be a big change. I mean, would Thor keep his motivation at the end of, because Thor was kind of broken, right, when we saw him meet the Guardians. So with him with this hammer, does it give him a good chance of survival against Thanos? Like, could he save his brother? Because he was pretty much helpless, right? He didn't have a hammer when Thanos killed Loki. So even the small, like a small change like that, when I'm looking at these ideas, there's like a big web in my brain, and I'm like, no, it's a small change, but it's a big change. Because let's just say that Mjolnir goes all the way till the end of Thor Ragnarok. He still has the hammer, etc., etc., etc. Thanos is about to kill Loki, but only this time he calls upon his hammer. Boom. Loki is saved, buys him a bit of time. Maybe Heimdall sends him to Earth, as well as the Hulk. Boom. What happens? Loki lives, and his fate is changed. That's the way that I think. We did a Batman versus Jason. I think it was under the Multiverse series. So that was more of a... I think that was an old series that I did. And it was more of like a power ranking series. So I don't think I did a what if. Amanda, what is good? Hey, Alan, it's good to see you here. What if J. Jonah Jameson was in Spider-Man Homecoming? We can add that in. Again, the slightest change changes everything. It really does. I don't know if you guys know that, but hey, one little thing. If you step on what? An insect, they said that something could happen. So you never know. Wait, I want to see these emotes. Zachary, I appreciate those emotes, dude. Are you even there? Wait, here's Carnage. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's funny. Oh man, that's actually funny to me. What if Omni-Man never killed the Guardians of the... Like, we can add that. We gotta do some more Invincible what-ifs. My buddy's begging me to watch season 2 and 3. So I have to do that. There's so many things to do. It's kind of crazy. What if Jafar won in Aladdin? Riot Forever. Let's add that in. Let's add that here. How many pages we got? Oh boy, we're at 7 pages, guys. I think that the record we hold is 26, I believe. What if Doomslayer was in Call of Duty Zombies? Watu the Watcher. A watcher of the multiverse is here in the chat. Let's go. How is everybody's day? How's everybody doing? Are you guys doing okay? I hope you guys are doing good. I know that symbiote one's not Kevin. Somebody asked, is that a Kevin emoji? It's not. I think that's a Resident Evil one. But it looks like Kevin McAllister. I don't know. Games for Life. Appreciate the 199 super chat. You did not have to do that. What if Peter made a deal with Pinhead in No Way Home? Oh, what if Peter Parker made a deal with Pinhead in No Way Home? Oh man, that'd be interesting. I don't even know what would happen. Oh dear God, bro. Would pull up and defeat the Shadow Man and Monty himself. Dude, we gotta do more Call of Duty. I love the Call of Duty Zombies storyline. I don't know if you guys know, I'm a massive fan of like the Primus crew, the Ultimus crew. I played all the games since Black Ops 3. I'll put that out there. I haven't really played anything after that because I know I played in grade 9, 2016. I was in grade 9, so I don't know if you guys know that, but if you do, that was when my time was with Call of Duty. And once that ended, like Revelations, I stopped following the storyline. I do know that, you know, I know the Black Ops 4 storyline kind of ended with what was it? What happened? Yeah, the crew got poisoned. I know they all died or something at the end. That's what happened. Tobey Maguire as Last Stand Spider-Man in No Way Home. What if Zendaya's MJ was bitten by the radioactive spider? Samurai Spider-Man in a Japanese alternate Earth. I love those Spider-Man ideas. Maeve Plays Games. I appreciate the super chat. I love those ideas. We're getting a lot of Spider-Man love here today. Wow. We're getting a lot. Do you want me to write that Thor what if? Hey, if you want to, absolutely. If you have a draft or something, no problem at all. Again, a lot of these ideas that you guys have, we're going to be shouting you guys out. So that'll be very fun to, be able to do community shoutouts, just everybody interacting together. It's very nice to see. So I really do appreciate that. What if Esma wins in the Emperor New School? I can't remember. I know what that is, but I can't remember fully. Let me just see this for a second. I know what this is. Now I'm intrigued. Oh yeah, okay. No, this was a long time ago. What, 2006? Yeah, no, that's funny. That's so long ago. I had that on VHS. I'm not even kidding. Noah, what if Miles Morales got bit by the Spider-Man werewolf from across the Spider-Verse? We can add that in. Miles Morales as a variant werewolf Spider-Man? Hey, I mean, by all means. We got a big announcement that we're going to be making, and I might as well make it here. But I do want everybody to know, this was announced yesterday on Patreon. So for those Patreon supporters who might be in the stream, I hope you're all doing well. Appreciate the support. I think it's time that this goes public, that everybody knows. So I don't know who knows of this or not. I don't know if it was a rumor, but anyways, some of the Patreon members could have leaked it. It's completely fine. I personally don't care, right? Like it's nothing big, but we're doing a new thing here on the channel where we're taking the first week of the month and the last week of the month, and it's going to be themes. So the first week of the month for May is going to be Horror Week, and we haven't decided what we're doing for the final week of May, but I can say that we are going to be going fully in depth with what ifs related to horror during that whole event week, so that'll be fun. And what a perfect thing to talk about, and we got a brand new horror what if request by Games for Life. Appreciate the super chat. What if Ghostface went after Kevin McAllister? Well, hey, that could be in Horror Week, because we're doing themes. We're going to be running them like bi-weekly, or not bi-weekly, but at the beginning and end of the month. So Horror Week is going to be number 1, because everybody loves like Jigsaw. We were seeing like Ghostface, Pinhead, everybody in between. So we're going to be doing that. I'm doing very well, Hellfire. Doing very well. Why is my computer... Okay, wait 1 second. I just couldn't see this for some reason. Let's see how many pages we're at. Yeah, we're getting to like... Wow. Let's see if we can break that record. What if Thanos invaded the Invincible Universe and Sel Studman has the Mind Stone and is putting it... That'd be kind of cool. Is it Requiem? I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but I'm going to add that. Yeah, we got a ton of them. Maeve Plays Games, another super chat. I really appreciate that. What if Ahsoka Tano was in the original trilogy A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi? What if CW's Flash starred in Justice League and Flash 2023? That'd be cool. I love the CW Flash. Like, I would prefer his version. I'd prefer Grant's version more. I don't know if that's just me, But that is my opinion. And I really think that idea with Ahsoka being in the original trilogy would add... It would add a lot. I think it really would. Like, that's awesome. No, I really appreciate that. What do we got going here? Come on, why isn't... Oh, there it is. Okay. What if Steve Rogers woke up during the Cold War? Bryce, let's add that in. I think that's cool. Let's add that in here. Oops. For some reason, I can't copy the message. I'm just reloading my computer. It's kind of being a little bit rude at the moment. That's fine, though. I'm just going to type that in. What if Steve Rogers woke up in the Cold War? That's kind of cool. No, we got a lot of interesting fan fiction requests here. Like, we got Leon said, Tales of the Multiverse, Old Man SpongeBob. We can put that in here. What would happen? I really don't know. I'm gonna put another emote. Let's put Zachary's emote in there. There we go. We got his anti-venom emote. That's kind of cool. What if Steve Rogers woke up later? That'd be kind of cool. Oops. Where'd that go? What if Steve Rogers woke up late? Speaking of that, we got a Steve Rogers what if coming out tonight. It's over an hour long episode, so I hope you're ready, watchers. I hope you're ready for that. It's gonna be, what if Steve Rogers was never frozen in the MCU? And it's going to take place during 1945, around that time, but only in this time. It goes through, like, I literally decided to write it as a movie. We literally start off then, and it goes all the way to Avengers 2012. I don't want to spoil it, but I will say it is coming out. It's over an hour long episode. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're prepared. Games for Life, I appreciate the super chat. What if Freddy Krueger caused Anakin's nightmares in Revenge of the Sith? What an interesting concept. That actually is kind of cool. Because if that actually happened, like, I don't even know what would happen. Like, because it wouldn't be Palpatine. Like, would Freddy Krueger, like, be able to also do that to Palpatine? Like, I don't know what would happen. But everybody who's, like, sent super chats, like, I really appreciate that. It goes a long way to making more of these videos possible. It goes a long way for the production of the videos, the programs that I use to edit these videos. It's not just a easy process. So again, any of that support really goes a long way, and we can't thank you enough. There's a ton of videos coming out right now. Like, there's over 10 of them that we're going to be releasing soon. So some of them might be on the members only page first, because I don't want to just upload 10 videos and then spam you guys. I really don't want to. So again, I really appreciate all that support. It really goes a long way. So thank you guys. Hellfire Kai, what if Michael Myers was in Scooby-Doo? Let's put it in there. Let's add that in. What if Cap told Tony about his parents at the beginning of Civil War? Handsome253 Steel, hope you're doing well. Love that idea and request. I think it really would have changed the outcome of Civil War. Maybe for the worst. Because Tony would have a lot to think about. I mean, who knows, right? Like, I don't know what would happen, but if I had to do a quick assumption, I would say that he would most likely build some type of armor to immediately kill Bucky. I feel like he would really want revenge very fast. And things would escalate. Like, things would be rushed. I think that's where I would be going with that particular story. What if Ahsoka was the one who betrays the clones on... Oh, that's kind of cool. Shadowfast. Hope you're doing well. Let's add that. What if the Eternals was an 11 episode limited show? Each episode focuses on one Eternal, and the 11th episode is the one where they join forces and have a big fight. Scorpion, that's kind of cool. I feel like that would really have spread out everything if they did something like that, because there's just so many characters. I really do like that that idea where you're going with that. I think that's really cool. Venom Joestar, what is good, man? Hopefully you're doing well. What if Iron Man joined the Power Rangers? Let's add that in here. More Power Rangers what ifs. There's definitely interest here, and I like that. I like where we're going with this. For some reason... Oh, wait. There it is here. I have the chat pulled up on my my laptop too, so I got that. What if horror movie battle royale? Harrison, let's add that in. Like like all horror movie characters just fighting to the death and like a big crossover. That'd be kind of interesting. Who would we put in there? Jigsaw, Michael Myers, The Ring. Frickin' 28 Days Later. Maybe we'll even throw in Kevin and Marvin there. See what happens. Leon, what if Thomas Wayne was the Martian Manhunter and Bruce was half Martian? If that would be kind of cool, like if that backstory was flipped. I like that idea. That's a cool DC idea. Oh, there we go. Just adding that in here. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully you're all doing well today. I appreciate everybody like coming to the stream, like showing support. It really does mean a lot. We got a bunch of videos coming out very soon. And I can kind of I can just give you the lineup here. You guys are here, so you might as well know about it. So here's a lineup that we have. What if Peter Parker died saving Gwen Stacy in The Amazing Spider-Man 2? What if Shrek became the Dragon Warrior? What if Ben 10 was in the MCU? And then a couple other ones we have. Let me kind of go down the list here. We also have, what if the Hulk killed Iron Man in Age of Ultron? What if Tom Holland's Spider-Man killed Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in No Way Home? And we also have a few other ones, like what if Thanos joined the Avengers? What if Kang escaped in Ant-Man 3? What if the flood happened in Avengers 2012? And we have what if the 1995 Avengers? And we have a bunch more, but that's all I'm saying for now. I don't want to spoil too much. But if any of those seem intriguing to you, I do hope that you enjoy. What if Freddy Krueger faced off against Doctor Strange? Kane, what is good? Man, a Freddy Krueger and Doctor Strange type of crossover. I feel like that could happen in Multiverse of Madness. I don't know. I feel like that would be so cool. Brayden, what is good, my fellow watcher? Hopefully you're doing well. What if Sora from Kingdom Hearts joined our organization? That's kind of cool. I'm not proficient in that particular series but I will add it in here. Anything's possible. Just takes a little bit of research. We have, what if A Quiet Place and World War Z took place during Avengers 2012 from Nokan? I think I pronounced that right. I keep pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry, dude. I am very, very sorry. What if Scarlet Spider was in the MCU? That's kind of cool. A lot would change. There'd be a lot. Guys, is the person who suggested the Thor's hammer not to be destroyed? Like, is he still in the stream? I'm not 100% sure. But if you're in there, let us know. What if Peter Parker was in Night Guard and Five Nights at Freddy's Bryce? Let's add that in. You know what's funny? You guys might be pissed off at me. I actually have never seen Five Nights at Freddy's. I think it was a little bit after my time. I don't know. I just haven't seen it. So if you guys are pissed at me, my apologies, but it's something that I want to get into. There's interest here, and it's very cool to see. So I really do appreciate that. What if the SMG4 crew was in WWE? Braden, let's add that in. We got a bunch of WWE fan fictions coming out soon. It's a brand new series, so that'll be interesting. Oof. Yeah, I know, it's a big oof. There's just some franchises that I never, like, that I haven't gotten into. Like, I just don't go to see everything, right? Like, that's just me personally. What if Sonic was in the Lego movie? We're getting some Lego movie what ifs. I've seen the Lego movie. My screen just crashed. I don't know why. Come on. What the heck's going on here? I don't know why that happened. I think it's because it's my laptop, but it's fine. I just got it back, so we're good. I don't know where that was. Oh, Venom Joestar. Yeah, I'm going to add that in here. Let's put that in here. Yeah, so Friday, everybody on Friday, we're going to be doing a live write session. And I believe we're going to be doing it on the What If Season 2, the animated series. And we also have the voice actors fully casted. They don't know yet, so I'm going to email everybody. But we do have our lineup. So if you're one of them who sent in a reel, we're going to be talking to you shortly. So that's going to be kind of cool. And it was very hard to choose. Everybody who came out and sent their voice recordings in for the lines, all I can really say is I love the support. I appreciate the talent. We got some amazing community members who have fantastic talent in voice acting. And for you guys to want to be a part of something as, you know, as what we're doing here, it's very cool to see. So I really appreciate that. What if the TriStar's Godzilla 1998 was in Monsters vs. Aliens? Let's add that in. A Monsters vs. Aliens what if. I love Monsters vs. Aliens. What if Missedthepart was teleported into the MCU? Watu, is that one that you want to see? I think we can add that in. I don't know what I would do in the MCU. I think this was given to me as a previous request on a different stream. So I'll add that there for you. Did get my email message last week, Missedthepart? What if Mai from Avatar eats the dice fruit from One Piece, Mr. One's devil fruit? I'm going to add that in here there for you. I don't know if I saw the email. We did get a big fluctuation of emails. So there was a few that we might not have gotten to. But if I didn't, I'm going to be getting back to everybody after this particular live stream. So I'm going to put my email actually right now into the stream, just so that everybody has it. So if you guys need to email us, let us know. I just typed it in wrong. My bad. I'm just going to give that to everybody. One second here. I'm just putting my email in the stream. Just so that everybody has it, you know. Here. This is the email right here. I'm going to put it in like 2 times just so that everybody has it. And I'm going to add an emote. There we go. What if boyfriend and girlfriend from Friday night had a rap battle against the Avengers? We can put that in. I don't know what it is, but we can add it in. Oh boy, we're getting to some crazy ideas here. What else do we got here? We got, what if Batman embraced Red Hood's ideologies in Batman Under the Red Hood? Johnny Page. That'd be kind of interesting, actually. If Batman like ended up agreeing with Jason, and then he started killing, like that would be scary. That's a Batman I wouldn't want to meet if he went rogue. What if Deadpool fought the SMG4 crew after the events of War of the Fat Italians 24? Let's add that in. What if Slenderman was in New Mutants? Appreciate the ideas, everybody. We're getting some crazy ones here. What if Doctor Doom... Let me see. Where is that here? Or did it go away? There was a Doctor Doom one that I saw. I don't know where it went. What if Doctor Doom had the Infinity Stones during Infinity War? Well, I feel like it would be very different. We don't know how Doctor Doom is going to be in Infinity War, but I'm adding it in because once Doomsday comes out, we're going to need some ideas. And I think that's going to be a perfect idea. Like, I don't know how it's going to work, but it's going to be interesting to see Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. I am excited for that, actually. What if Robin became Joker? Pierce. Let's add that in. I hope I didn't butcher your name. I really hope I didn't. Let's put that in here. No, I appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate all those... Like, you guys didn't even have to do those super chats. Like, that's crazy. Like, we're almost done. Like, we have that other goal that you guys are almost completed. Like, that's actually insane. And we've only been streaming for an hour. Like, that's actually nuts. Has anybody seen the brand new Missedthepart Shorts YouTube channel? Have you guys seen that? Let me know, because I'm dropping a comment in the live stream right now. I just wrote hi. I don't know if you guys can see that. Did you guys see that? Oh, there he is. Missedthepart Shorts. Well, there I am, I guess you could say. Oh, I just checked the comments on the Missedthepart Shorts channel. Like, there's a ton of them. What the heck? I literally just opened this channel up, like, yesterday. Holy crap. Yeah, there it is right there. Everybody go subscribe to Missedthepart Shorts right now. You're gonna get more content. You might even see some of your ideas being talked about. So... definitely give it a subscribe, because I think let me go here. There's 19 subscribers. Yo, let's get that to 30 right now. Can we do it? What if Penguin Batman Returns was visited by 3 Christmas ghosts? Leon XD. What if events went differently? I think that's really cool. I love saying that. I don't know. What if events went differently? What if Ultron was in the Bayverse Transformers movie? Waluigi fan, hopefully you're doing well, man. Hopefully you're doing good. Maybe we'll get some Waluigi what ifs. Oh boy. What if the TVA intervened in Back to the Future? Miguel, hopefully you're doing well. Let's add that in. Yeah, if you guys want to become channel members and get some emotes, by all means. We really appreciate the support. Again, we do understand if you guys can't. But there is brand new emotes here, so it's kind of cool. I'm going to post some of these again. I'm going to just put... Here, wait. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm spamming you guys with emotes right now. What if Thanos was targeted by the Terminator Unicorn God? That's an interesting what if. I mean, he could. He could be like, hey, you're not doing that snap. All of a sudden, the snap happens. Terminator goes back in time and has to kill him before he collects the Infinity Stones. I would love to see that, actually. That'd be really cool. We have... Oh, we got... Oh man, Big Bash. What if the TVA intervened during Shrek Forever After? We get some Shrek what ifs in here. There is a Shrek what if coming out. Some TVA intervention. That's what we got going on here. What if Godzilla teamed up with the Avengers? Timothy, I hope you are doing well today. If he teamed up with the Avengers, who would they face? It'd have to be a very powerful villain. And could they even keep control of Godzilla with his recklessness? What if Arkham Joker was in Final Fantasy, I believe? 616D. I think that's what it was. I'm going to add it, though, just in case. Yeah, no, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming out today. This is really nice. Yeah, that Missedthepart Shorts channel, like, I don't really post YouTube Shorts, so it was just something like, hey, this is what we're gonna do, for, you know, the Shorts type thing, because we wanted to get that covered, and it was just something that I really wanted to do. I'm going to actually put, oh, what? Let me see here. There we go. Oh, there's Missedthepart Shorts. There he is. No, I appreciate everybody subscribing to that channel. 27 subscribers already on the Missedthepart Shorts channel. Let's get that to 30. I know we could do it. Because I don't want you guys missing out, because we might even address some of these what ifs on that Shorts channel. We're still planning on uploading them as full videos here, but it's just extra content for you guys. What if SpongeBob got bit by the radioactive spider? Let's add that in. Okay, let's add that in here. We got, what if Topher Grace's venom met Tom Hardy's venom? Yes, sir. I think that was pronounced right, hopefully. If not, my apologies. Two venoms meeting. Two completely different venoms. I think that would be really cool. I did something like that in What If Everybody Was in No Way Home. But it would be cool to touch base on just both of those venoms. We got 57 concurrent viewers. If you're just tuning in, I really appreciate the support here. We really do appreciate everybody coming out and, you know, watching these live streams. So again, it really means a lot. And if you guys don't mind sharing this live stream with your friends or just in the community in general, we would really appreciate that. What if Mary Jane became the Green Goblin in the Sam Raimi trilogy? Now, if that actually happened, I don't know how it would happen. That is an interesting one that I've never thought about. That has me scratching my head, actually. I've never thought about that one, but it could happen. I feel like we've almost done every Spider-Man 2002 what if that we could possibly do. But when I think that it's all said and done, there's always that idea that pops up. We have, what if Ryu and Ken was in the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament in Dragon Ball? Oh, that's a cool what if. Let's add that in here. Because I know Capcom characters. Dragon Ball, I know a bit about it, but not enough. Not enough. I need to know more. What if Starkiller from the Force Unleashed was in the MCU? Kane, that would be really cool. We can add that in here. Let's add that in. What if Sub-Zero fought the Hulk? Jaden, that's a cool idea. Let's add that here. Yeah, I don't know if anybody is a editor and would like to edit some of these videos. Hit me up because we have a opening soon. Well, we do have an opening now. I will say. What if Deadpool had killed Uncle Ben? What version of Uncle Ben are we talking about? Like comics or movies? Or even cartoons? That would be kind of cool. Well, not cool for Uncle Ben, but I think Peter would really hate Deadpool. What if Jason Todd became Hush? Sphinx 55. What's good, man? I hope you're doing well. I think we can add that to the list here. Because there's not, like, there is a lot of DC what ifs that we get, but, like, not a lot. So anything helps. Like, that could even be, like, a really cool idea to explore. Because there's so much you could really talk about. Oh, we got If I Had Written Superhero Movie 2. Oh, we're getting the If I Had Writtens going. I see that now. That's cool. Let's add that in here. What if the Devil's Breath turned people into zombies in Marvel's Spider-Man? No, Ken, let's go with that. Man, I don't know what would happen. That would be actually kind of interesting if the Devil's Breath ended up doing that. Because the Devil's Breath would most likely, well, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I feel like Otto's plan of bettering the world would be gone to shit. So I feel bad for him. That would suck. I feel like Otto and Peter would probably have to find a cure. So maybe, I don't know. Yo, I can't even believe this here. We got 28 subscribers on the Missedthepart Shorts channel. Let's get that to 30. Here, I'm coming in with the spam. There we go. There's Missedthepart Shorts right there. There he is. Oh man, that's funny. The Devil's Breath was like it was something that was unleashed in Marvel's Spider-Man. It was like this sickness that it spread across the city pretty quickly. And so Aunt May ended up dying from it. That's kind of what killed her. Because, like, Peter had the cure, but he never ended up using it. Which, that would be a cool what if. What if Peter ended up saving Aunt May in Marvel's Spider-Man? I'm going to write that in. What if Aunt May lived? Even though I think I did that one a long time ago. But hey, I'd love to revisit it. I must have missed that story. Maybe. I don't know. What if the 2021's Carnage was in Spider-Man 2007 or Spider-Man 3? Yeah, we can add that in. Absolutely. Spider-Man 3, I saw that at the movie theater when I was like 5 years old. I'm not even kidding. Like I was there at the movies, sitting down watching that. I remember that because it was such a big thing back then. Hey, we got a $10 super chat from Ian. What is good, Ian? I hope you're doing well, man. Wow, we're going in with a bunch of DC ideas. What if Teen Titans 2003 Robin chose to become Slade's apprentice permanently? Ian, that idea, I'm not even kidding. That idea, I was thinking about that the other day. Is that like the Red X? Cause I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember Robin became Red X in that series, and then didn't he like, I don't know what happened. I can't remember. But no, that's a cool idea. What if Teen Titans 2003 Kid Flash was in the CW Kid Flash and Justice League Cartoon Flash was in the CW Barry Allen Flash? Oh, like a reverse. That would be cool too. No, I really appreciate that super chat, Ian. I appreciate that. That's really cool. What if Spider-Man bonded with the Scream symbiote during Spider-Man 2? Vince, what is good? I hope you're doing well today. I'm glad everybody's doing good. I hope you're doing good. I hope these videos put smiles on your faces, because that's all. If I can do that for you, then my job is done, and that's all that matters. So again, I really appreciate everybody, like even everybody coming out here. Like it really does mean a lot. If I had written Ben Affleck's Batman trilogy, yeah, I've been getting a lot of requests with that one, Venom Joestar. That's one that I will be doing. It deserves some love. I think I wish it would have happened. What if Thanos wasn't killed in Squid Game Season 2? Let's add that in here. Man, if Thanos wasn't killed. Yeah, like, I didn't think he was going to die during that bathroom scene. I didn't think he was. I think they killed him off a little too early. Like, yeah, he was kind of, he was a dumb character, but there was still, like, I don't know. They could have done something differently. If I had written Star Wars the sequel trilogy... Oh, that's a cool idea. Maeve plays games. That's a cool idea. Let's add that in. Let's add that in here. Oh, man. We got... What if Flat Stanley was in FNAF? We can add that in. Childhood guy. Definitely. Let's see. Some of these franchises, again, I will say, as I said in the previous 3, I think we've done 3 streams already. But in the other streams, like, I haven't seen everything. So to do some of these requests does require some solid research, I will say. So it's not like we're saying no. It's definitely possible. So it's just something, it might take a little bit longer. If I had written the prequel trilogy, can add that in. I don't know. I don't think I would change anything though. I love the prequels. I don't know. I grew up on that. Some people hate them. I don't. That's just me. What if Michael Jackson survived his death in 2009? We could write that down. I mean, I personally don't think I would do real world what ifs unless it was a different YouTube channel. But the reason I'm writing it down is because if we end up doing something like that channel, then it's definitely possible. JT, what's good, man? If Batman Ben was Spider-Man Holland's mentor, we can add that in. That's kind of cool. Like Ben Affleck's Batman? Absolutely. That would be an interesting team up. And I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. What if Aunt May died instead of Uncle Ben in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man's universe? Bryce, you might be a time traveler because we got something like that coming out soon. They just sent me the thumbnail like maybe an hour ago. Let me actually check right now. Yeah, big shout out to our artists. They're fantastic. Holy crap. Oh my god. Okay. I just got like a shit ton of thumbnails from our artist Lana. She's doing fantastic. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, you guys are going to be excited. Holy, I just saw that just now. Oh man. I'll have to get back to her there soon. She's fantastic. I'm just going to reply to her actually. So, cuz like she is online and I do want to give her a big thank you here. Alright, no, I just wanted to give her a big shout out there. That's crazy. What if Tony Stark was Barry Allen's DCEU mentor? I appreciate the super chat, GT. I appreciate that. Holy crap, guys. We're almost at that goal again. We're shattering goals like crazy here. I appreciate the super chat. Ian with another super chat. What if Bruce and Jason fully reconciled, with Batman accepting and approving of Red Hood fighting crime his own way? What if Bruce Wayne was the exact father of all his children needed? It'd be kind of cool. I love the DC what ifs. No, like this is nice. Like you guys are doing amazing with these. And I never want to neglect DC. That's what I'll say too. DC is something that, like, I love DC. So seeing more interest in DC, like the DCEU, everything like that, it's amazing. So writing these down, like Ian, JT, it's fantastic. Like we're getting so many of them. Kane, what if the 1775 Avengers? Like, what if the Avengers assembled in 1775? I mean, hey, we can write that in. We have a what if 1995 Avengers coming soon. Marvel Fan 2.0, hopefully you're doing well. What if there was no time heist in Avengers Endgame with the team trying to restore the stones and High Evolutionary as the movie's main villain? I love that idea and request. That's so cool. High Evolutionary getting some love. What if King Kong 2005 was in Godzilla Final Wars? Braden, that's a really cool what if. We got a King Kong 2005 fan fiction request. That's the one, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the one with Jack Black, isn't it? Wasn't he in that? Or am I just stupid? I might just be. No, I appreciate all the super chats, guys. That's crazy. We almost broke this other record here. Like, you guys don't even have to do that. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming for another hour here, so hey, this is great. Like, what's our record in pages are like 26, and we're already at 20. I think we're gonna be able to break that record here. What if Shang-Chi was in the Genie and Aladdin? We can add that in. Get some Aladdin what ifs in here. Disney, get some Disney stuff in here going. What if Ben Grimm was the only one of the Fantastic Four who could regain his human appearance? That would be nice to see Ben Grimm, you know, have some sort of happiness. Like, let's say if the Thing was kind of like the Hulk, where he could transform. Hey, I came back as one of the thumbnails, one of my video ideas. So the thumbnails I'm going to be sharing on the YouTube community page very soon, but it might be. I don't want to do a big spoiler here. I don't. But Scorpion, you're going to see some really cool shit. That's what I can say. Yeah, that's all I can really say. I don't want to spoil it because I feel like you guys will be shocked. Do you want me to spoil one of them? I don't know. I don't know. If you guys want me to, just say spoil. If we get 10 people, I'll do it. I don't really want to, but hey, we're all here, right? What if Danganronpa's killing game happened in Total Drama Island? That's a big one. Eyeless the Super. Let's add that in. I feel like I completely mispronounced that. So that is my apologies. Spoil. Okay, we got 2 people. Can we get to 10? Do 10 if we get to 10 people, that's 10% of the concurrent viewers that we'll have who wanna see a spoiler. I'll just tell you guys. Oh boy. What if Tony Stark became Iron Bat, a fusion between Iron Man and Batman? Oh boy, we got 4 people. Kane wants a spoil. Bryce wants a spoil. Venom Joestar wants a spoil. Okay. So, one of the ideas, Scorpion wants a spoil. Okay, so one of the ideas that is happening here is... Okay, wait. Oh yeah, we got like more than 10 people who want a spoiler alert. Okay. So who remembers the first live stream that we did? Does anybody remember that? Or does anybody remember that recent video that came out on the Missedthepart Shorts channel? Does anybody remember that? Well, there was a suggestion that is being made, and it's a suggestion that you guys wanted. Hey, you guys wanted it. So, it's what if Kevin McAllister had the Venom symbiote? It's a crossover between Spider-Man 3 and Home Alone 2. I don't know why this was requested. Everybody wanted it, and I was like, I talked to Zachary about it, and I'm like, okay, well, you guys requested it. And we just achieved that goal. Ian, I appreciate that. Oh my god. No, but like seriously, some of these ideas, like it's... Hey, it sounds far-fetched, but it's possible. What if there was Spider-Man popsicles and into the across the Spider-Verse? I mean, hey, I added that in. I don't know. What if Thanos had diarrhea? Oh, fuck, that's funny. My bad for swearing. I don't usually do that here. Profanity. Oh man, no, we got... I'm getting to your guys' requests though. So it's been interesting. It's crazy. Oh boy. But yeah, that was so strange. That was a requested one, a crossover between Home Alone 2 and Spider-Man 3. Like, just these Kevin ideas that we're getting. Like, I don't know. What's with you guys and Kevin McAllister? Like, is this... Like, why? I don't understand. Somebody tell me in the chat, please. Is one of the thumbnails one of my video ideas? Scorpion, it is not, unfortunately. That is something that we are getting right now. And so, everybody, if you guys become a full watcher of the multiverse, from one of the tiers that we have, Scorpion, he became one. And so, with that particular tier, you can have one of the requests actually made. So, he's working with us. But right now, that wasn't one of the thumbnails that we got sent, unfortunately. But it will be happening. So I will keep you updated. And I know that you did email me there recently. So probably because it's funny to see Missedthepart. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's comedy, right? I mean, why not? What if Null, Austin, that's a cool idea. What if Null was in Infinity War and an Endgame? We can add that in. Okay, that's fine. I'm still ready to watch all the videos. No, I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that. I do hope that everybody's doing well. We are working hard here on the channel to get everybody's requests. Like, we want to do a lot more requests, community shoutouts, and it's just very cool to see. Like, it's very nice. I just put a new emote in there. I love that emote. I don't know. There's the hairy emote. You know what's funny is, like, the detail in the emote when Zachary sent me that, I was like, there's no way. And then all of a sudden, that's what it looked like, and I'm like, holy crap. Like, that was really cool. So, Zachary, appreciate you for providing those emotes. It's something that you did not have to do. And we really do appreciate that here. So, again, big shout out to Zachary Stonebreaker. So, are you going to do the Thanos diarrhea one? We could. We could do it. That's definitely something we could do. I feel like that would be like an April Fool's one. What if Captain Olimar from Pikmin crash landed in Andy's house during Toy Story 1? Louis, it's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. I added that to the list. What's some comedy ones that you guys would like to see? Like some that are so stupid. That would be, I don't know. I feel like Kevin getting the symbiote's just so out there. It's so out there. It's just kind of crazy. It's just nuts. No, I was just replying to Lana there. She said if we wanted the Christmas, like, she's gonna add a Christmas tree or something. I don't know. Frick, that's scary. I don't know. I'm gonna show you guys that once I post that. You guys will see the sketches. What if Kevin McAllister went Super Saiyan? Oh man. Well, we can add that. Oh man, that's funny. Who does anybody know who knows the recent, we're going to do a little trivia thing here right now. Whoever can get it right, we'll put your idea in the, well, whatever. Anyways, who here saw that recent reel from the new Missedthepart Shorts YouTube channel? Put it down in the comments below if you know the recent one that was just posted like an hour ago. Write it in, put it in the chat. I know somebody's gonna do it. It's a funny one. It was a funny idea that we put in here. Riot Forever said, what if Harley Quinn was in the Deadpool trilogy? Man, I feel like Deadpool he'd be going all over her. He'd probably want to be with her. Somebody write the idea in. It's funny. It has to do with Kevin. What if Alex Murphy had the mask and did not become RoboCop? Johnny, that's cool. Let's put that in. Let's add that in here. Man, if he had the powers of the mask. Louis, thanks, I'm doing well. I really hope my alpha becoming Star-Lord is made. I replied to your email with extra ideas. Yeah, absolutely. I hope to get back to you soon on that. If you guys don't know, if you guys have any ideas that I might not have been able to get to, I would highly recommend to check out the email and send your ideas. What if Miles or Peter died of Devil's Breath in Marvel's Spider-Man? Ian, I really appreciate the super chat. That would have gone hard if frickin' Peter, or, you know, if Peter or Miles died. That would have been sad. That would not be good. For some reason, the live stream chat is not available. Why is that? That's so odd. Here, I'm just going to the stream because I can't see the chat right now. I'll be able to see it. I'm just, for some reason, YouTube's being weird. Yeah, no, I appreciate that super chat. I'm gonna write that in here. I don't know why the chat vanished on my end, but I got it back. I have... Yeah, Omega, let's go. Omega, you got that right. What if 28 Days Later took place in Home Alone? Omega coming in with the clutch. And we're adding it to the list, because why not? So, my cousin, he actually replied to me, and he saw that. It was funny. I forget what he said, but I think he liked the idea, or he thought it was just dumb. But I don't know, I went on camera and I'm just like, hey, just so all of you know, like, I don't know, I was rambling on. I thought it was funny. What if Walter White remade the super soldier serum when cooking blue sky meth? Louis, let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. That's actually funny, a Breaking Bad crossover. I was gonna start the Thor suggestion from whoever it is now. Yeah, Scorpion, absolutely. If you want to, by all means. What if Pennywise was in Caroline? Miguel. What version of Pennywise? Oh, are we gonna break that record here? What are we at for pages? Oh, we're at 22. We might get to that record. What if Kevin McAllister was raised in the Pride Lands by Mufasa? Oh man, what do we got here? Zachary, Zachary, I blame you for this. If you're hearing this, I think you are. You probably have your headphones on, buddy. This is your fault. Not in a bad way, I'm just saying. Oh man. Bro skipped me. Yo, I hope I didn't skip you. What if Tony became Superior Iron Man in Civil War? That's kind of interesting, Joestar. Again, if I skip you guys, it's nothing personal. It's never personal. It's just we're getting so many messages here. I never want it to be personal. So, again, if you get skipped, it's my apologies. It's nothing that I don't want that to happen. We got 45 concurrent viewers here, and I hope everybody is doing well. I will put the Twitch in the live chat because we will be doing some Twitch live streams as well as YouTube streams. Oh, I put it as Missedthepart Shorts. So Missedthepart Shorts, just go follow that and follow the Twitch. That's perfect. That's funny that I'm still under the Shorts channel right now. That's actually funny. And as for the shorts channel, I just want to take a look here. I don't know if we broke that goal. Let me just see. Hey, we got 30 subscribers from the Missedthepart Shorts channel. I appreciate that, everybody. That's awesome. That's so cool. Let me just switch this back to the original because for some reason the chat wasn't popping up. If I had written adult Kevin Big Bash, like Kevin as an adult, let's write that in here. It's gonna be a meme. What if Kevin was a big meme? Oh boy. Hey, can I join your Discord and can help you with writing the suggestions coming? Yeah, absolutely. Like, if you want to add me on Discord, I believe my username is just Missedthepart. So if I haven't added you already, I do apologize. I will be getting to that. But yeah, no, absolutely. We plan on doing a Fic Talk live on Friday. So, well, not this Friday, but one of the next Friday, I believe. So we're gonna have that. What do we have here? What if Harley Quinn was in Dead Rising? Let's put that in. I think we're gonna break the record here, everybody. I'm just gonna add in a couple other ones that I'm seeing here. We got a ton of them. Pharaoh Fox, hope you're doing well. What if the Roids from Star Fox invaded Captain America the Winter Soldier? I added that to the chat. I do not have your Discord. Can you put the link to your Discord? Yeah, I don't know how do I do that? I don't know. I don't use Discord a lot. But no, it's fine. Let me just see. That was my phone that went off. I think there was a notification. How do I get my profile here? Come on. I'm just looking at how I can give you guys this because I know there's a code. Oh, I think I see it now. 1 second, I'm just looking at this. Why can't I see it? I'll have to figure it out. I gotta add that because for some reason I can't see like the code. I don't know. Like it doesn't give me anything. It's so odd. Oh wait, I think I found it. Copy username. Here it is. That's the username for the Discord. I guess that's what it is. So I think it's literally just that. What if Peter Parker was a good Juggernaut and Cal Marco was the evil Spider-Man? Oh, like swapping roles? That'd be interesting. We can add that in here. No, I appreciate everybody's support coming out here with the stream. It's very awesome seeing everybody here, and I really do appreciate it. Ian coming in with a clutch here. Let's go. What if Kamala Khan and Shang-Chi did karate together? What if Johnny Storm was Peter's superhero partner in the Raimi films? What version of Johnny Storm? Like the 2005 one? No, these are great ideas. I really appreciate that super chat, man. Like you don't even have to. Like that's really appreciated. And again, any super chat that anybody does here, it just goes back into the channel. It helps with making these videos happen. It helps with the production and even the artists. So we really appreciate that. No, Lana just said that if we wanted a Christmas tree. I said sure. I said why not add it in. No, she's great. Big shout out to Lana. Let me add. Did I add that one in? I think I did. Oh yeah, I just did. Ian, I added that idea that you put in there. No, I appreciate that. What if Iron Fist was in Shang-Chi? The Netflix one or the comic one? I feel like it'd be interesting to put the Netflix one. I don't think he gets a lot of love. I don't know why. Do. Yeah, literally today I just didn't do too much. Went to the gym. Did my morning routine. And then hung out at my mom's for a bit. And now I'm back here. So, doing this. The Netflix one. Okay. What if Alex Mercer from Prototype bonded with the Carnage symbiote? We can add that in. We're getting to... Let me see here. Oh, wow. We're getting to 24 pages. Holy crap. We're going to break a record here. Miguel, what if Doctor Strange became the Wizard of Oz? That'd be really cool if Stephen Strange stumbled upon the Wizard of Oz. Like if he was in Oz. Something to do with Wicked or something. That'd be really interesting. Did anybody see Wicked? I saw it. It was really good. It was a good movie. What if Seth Rollins was in Brave New World? Man, that would be... I wish he didn't get cut out. Why? I don't know why they cut him out. I understand why, but they didn't have to. Do you think Seth Rollins is going to win against CM Punk and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41? Let me know. Ian, let's go. Sending all those emojis out. The emotes. What if Padme, instead of actually dying, she faked her death? What if Anakin, after finding out Padme died, instead of turned on and killed Palpatine for not helping him save Padme in the OG trilogy? Maeve plays games. Let's add that in to the list. No, I appreciate everybody who ended up becoming a member on the channel. It really means a lot. I know that we haven't had any like members only videos in a little bit, and I am working towards getting that all back on track, so there is a ton more that you're gonna see. But I have been posting a lot of what is coming out, so I mean that's also another perk too, is just seeing, hey, this is what we're making. And I will be posting, we got a bunch of brand new stuff coming out that I'm gonna be showing you, so no, this is cool. Oh boy. Yeah, is anybody watching WrestleMania 41? Is anybody a WWE fan here? Because I can't wait to see. I think I'm excited for night 1 as much as I am for night 2. I don't know. What if Harry and Marv tried to rob the Wayne Manor? Let's add that in. I think we're about to break a record here, unless we already did. What if Oh, we got an Edward Scissorhands one. Where did that go? Leon with Edward. That's actually kind of cool. What if Edward Scissorhands was... That's kind of cool. No, that's a good idea. You know, that's a character that oh, you are Hellfire? That's cool. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, WrestleMania. No, I'm hyped for that. And going back to the request. No, that's cool. Oh, wait. Did I get a bunch of friend requests? Hey, let's go. Big Bash. Flat Stanley Lever, let's go. Draw some Deadpool the Third. I just added you guys all on Discord. So yeah, that is my Discord. I didn't even know. Like, I don't use it a lot. I'm a little bit dumb, so my apologies. I'm just gonna exit Discord here. Oh shoot. I guess the stream, I exited the stream by accident. But I already have the chat like saved on like I can still see everybody's chat because I have my laptop right beside me, my other laptop. So what if Mordo was the main villain in Doctor Strange 2? Yeah, I'm actually shocked that he wasn't, to be completely honest with you. I'm actually surprised. Here is my Discord. If you guys haven't added me, I'd highly recommend it. If you guys do want to add me, that is. Mordo in Doctor Strange 2 as the main villain would definitely change a lot. What is your Discord icon? I believe it's the same artwork on the channel. So, I think that's what it is. Did you see my Rickroll on Discord? Let me see. Am I gonna get Rickrolled? I don't know if I did. Oh, there's another pending. There we go. Scorpion, I see you. There's some, like, I just don't use Discord a lot. Yeah, Venom Princess, I got Rickrolled. Appreciate that. I gotta reply to you guys after the stream. Absolutely. No, I appreciate the support. That's fun. That's funny. I added you. Yeah, I appreciate everybody adding me here. That's nice. That is great because the thing is, next Friday, we're gonna get some of you guys in the stream. I hope we can get everybody in here. We got 34 likes on the stream. Can we get that to 40? Could we do it? I don't know if we can. If we do, I'd appreciate that if you guys like the stream. It does go a long way. Also, if you guys have Twitch, we have a Twitch, and I'm going to put that in the chat here because I know that we're gonna be doing a lot more streams on Twitch, and I'm just gonna add that here. If you guys want to follow the Twitch, if you have Twitch, here's the brand new Twitch. I'm putting 2 links in here because this chat goes super fast. Can you accept my friend request on Discord? Yep, I'm gonna do that right now here. I just got 2 more pending ones. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And I will get back to everybody on the stream, like whoever just added me on Twitch. I will get back to you when the stream is finished. And I hope that's okay. What if Harry and Marv from Home Alone were a part of the Joker gang? Oh man. Which version of the Joker gang? Because isn't there like multiple ones? We can add that in. What if Tom died and his death let Sonic turn into Dark Sonic and Sonic the Hedgehog 2024? Bryce, let's add that to the list. We got a Sonic what if. What if events went differently? Yeah, Brayden, if you have your Discord, you could email it to me. I can add you real quick. The Web of Shadows storyline was added into Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3. We can do that. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. What if Web of Shadows took place in Spider-Man 3? I feel like that was given in the previous stream. I feel like I might have written that one down. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. What if 2014 Thanos time traveled to Infinity War in Endgame? Eric Dragon, I hope all is well, my friend. That would be very cool, actually, if that happened, because then we would have two Thanos, two of them. I mean, hey, I don't know. I feel like the 2014 Thanos would maybe knock some sense into the 2018 one. I feel like they could do something like that. I appreciate all the brand new members that we have here on the channel. We have a total of 35 members. Mr. Woes, Braden, Maeve Plays Games, The High Ground, The Chicken, Big Hug, 6, and 6, Keith, Ian, Scorpion, Junkie, Bruce Wayne, Titan War, Andy, Midnight. We got so many people. Dead Rising. Like, holy, this is actually nuts. Willie, Metal Sonic. Appreciate everybody. I really do. I really appreciate that. I'm just trying to get back into the stream here because for some reason I can't. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Sent it. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. What if Maverick from Top Gun were in Star Wars? Oh, that would be cool. The M word. Yeah, imagine him like using a TIE fighter or anything like an X-Wing. Oh, we're about to break a record here, everybody. Let me go into the live stream again. Oh, here we are, right here. Okay. Well, where is the customization? Because for some reason I'm trying to go into the actual like stream to see like what's going on here. But for some reason I can't, and that's okay. That's fine. What if Mario and Luigi teamed up with Peppery Spaghetti and Pizza Tower? I don't think I know Pizza Tower, but I'm going to add that. I'm going to add that in here. And we just broke a record, I believe. I believe we did. Just seeing everything looks pretty good here. No, this is good. Wow. 27 pages of ideas and requests. What if Harry and Marv became Bebop and Rocksteady and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Oh my god, imagine if they mutated. Harry and Marv getting a bunch of love today. What an interesting thing through the multiverse. What if Mega Man was in Cyberpunk 2077? What about the Grinch? Do we want to give him any love today, or maybe what if the Grinch had the symbiote? Is that something we should do? What if the Grinch was murdered by Cindy Lou Who's dad? I remember a buddy of mine requested me to do that. I don't know. I don't know why. I really don't. I have no idea. Should we do it? Did I throw him under the bus? Maybe. Do I apologize for it? No. No, I appreciate everybody adding me on Discord. That's awesome. It's good to see you. Good to see everybody. What if the Grinch unlocked Ultra Instinct? Oh, man. What a time. That made me laugh. The Grinch. That's actually funny. What if the Grinch was in Horton Hears a Who? What if Babbitt invaded during Infinity War? We can add those in the chicken. Let's add those in. No, I appreciate everybody smashing those 2 goals here today. We ended up breaking 2 goals on the target list, and all of that support really does mean a lot. So, again, we really appreciate it. Like, you guys don't even have to super chat. It just really does go a long way, and we can't thank you enough here. So we really appreciate all that. I'm just going to the live stream here. Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm back. Cool. I see everything now. Oh, this is awesome. What if the Grinch met Jack Skellington? Venom Joestar, that's an interesting concept. A Nightmare Before Christmas meets the Grinch. What if the Avengers faced Darkseid? I know I did do that with the MCU. That was a very controversial video too. A lot of people hated me for that. And I'm like, the problem is when you're writing these stories, like some people get it mixed up. They're like, oh, you know, they get the fan fiction to the power ranking. It's like, dude, we're just trying to write a narration here. A narrative. Yeah, like, it might not have to be all about power rankings. Like, there could be plot armor. Like, I don't do power rankings. I could. I just really don't. Like, a lot of people said, hey, are you going to do that? And I'm like, well, I could. But, again, like, I don't mind writing some of these stories. Hellfire with a $2 super chat clutch. I appreciate that. What if Austin Powers and Vanessa had a daughter? Oh boy, if Austin Powers had a kid, we'd be getting into some trouble there. We got a brand new member on the stream. Appreciate that. I guess you probably unlocked all those emotes. Man, I like that one emote here. I'm just sending it. The zombie Anakin one. It's just about fun. Yeah, like, and that's another thing. Don't give anybody a hard time, especially like different fan fiction YouTubers. Like, everybody's just writing their own thing. They're passionate about what they're writing. So if something you don't agree with, that maybe you dislike, hey, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. You might not like a story that is written. You might not like a story that I wrote. And that's totally fine. Everybody's just trying to have fun. Even just somebody sitting down, taking the time to write an idea down or a story goes a long way. So, again, don't give them a hard time. They're probably just trying their best. But yeah, no, it's just interesting. What if RoboCop was in Batman Beyond? We're getting a lot of RoboCop what ifs here, and this is actually very cool to see that we're getting all these. What if Deadpool was in the DCEU? We can add that in here. I just added that in. What if Spider-Man Tobey Maguire goes Ultra Instinct Dire? Let's put that in. We're getting some Tobey Maguire Spider-Man love here. The first ever what if Green Goblin... Well, the first one I wrote was, yeah, what if Green Goblin killed Spider-Man? That was like 5-6 years ago now. Which is absolutely crazy to think about. That it was that long ago. I think we got about 30 more minutes on this live stream, and it seems like, let me just take a look here. Yep, we broke a record. We're at 28 pages. So that's insane. That's actually crazy. What if Hank Pym joined the Avengers in Avengers 2012? Gonna be adding that in here. I appreciate that, Francisco. Hopefully I pronounced it right. What if Jason Momoa was cast as Kraven the Hunter? We can put that down. Maeve plays games. We can put that in. Absolutely. Put that in here. What if Sonic turned into Dark Sonic in Sonic Movie 3? Bryce, let's add that in. Oh, we're going crazy with these different what ifs. We got a big selection here. What if Kevin became Michael Myers? Ghost Rider, appreciate that suggestion. We could be using that for the first ever horror week. We're going to be doing a very interesting thing here on the channel where we're doing 2 themes a month, one at the beginning of the month and one at the end of the month. And for the month of May, at the beginning of May, we're going to be going into Horror Week, where we do a bunch of different what ifs based on horror movies or just creepy shit all together. So that'll be very interesting here. No, that'll be cool. Oh boy. We got a Marvel versus DC Tales one. That's cool. Electro versus Live Wire. Has anybody seen the recent Marvel versus DC Tales video? That's the recent video. It is symbiote Spider-Man teaming up with Batman against Mr. Freeze and Hobgoblin. Marvel vs. DC Tales Hyperion versus Injustice Superman. Sonic fan, that's a cool idea. Appreciate the Marvel vs. DC Tales suggestion. Adding that to the list. We got what if Captain America woke up on the Mobius planet after invasion Earth. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm going to add it down because I can go back and look at it after. So it's definitely something we could do. We got 8 minutes until our next goal is over. And that's completely okay. Like, we already completed 2 goals. You guys are crazy. I really appreciate that. Like, any of the super chats, anything that is here, it goes directly back into the YouTube channel. So we really do appreciate all of the support. It goes a long way. It really does. It helps continue making all of these videos happen. And again, I really do appreciate all of the support that we've had recently. Like on Twitch, on the YouTube Shorts channel. It's just been fantastic seeing everybody come out here and just interact together. So it's very cool to see. I really appreciate that, though. I really do. Marvel vs. DC Tales Man Spider from the 94 versus Man Bat. Marvel Fan 2.0. I appreciate that request. And you know what's funny about that particular request is my brother wants me to do that request. I'm not even kidding. So we might do it. He wanted me to do it. He said, "Can you please do Man Bat versus 6-armed Spider-Man?" And I told him, I said, we might do it. There's interest there. Not only does he want it, but you want to see it. So that is cool. What if Steve Rogers was Superman's cousin in Injustice 2 instead of Supergirl? Carlzo L. I feel like if they were related, like, I feel like Steve Rogers, would he be a Kryptonian? Because if he was Superman's cousin, especially during Injustice 2, I feel like he would really talk him down, or at least knock some sense into him. That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, no, Marvel Fan 2.0. Yeah, my brother actually requested that same one that you did. I know it was it's a YouTube short that I have on the channel, but it was never a full-fledged Marvel vs. DC Tales storyline. So it could happen. What if Joker had the symbiote in Arkham Origins? Ghost Rider, that is a really cool idea. We're going to add that in. I just finished up what if the Joker had the Carnage symbiote in Arkham City. So that storyline's coming out. Holy crap, we're getting a ton of requests here. This is awesome. And we got 34 concurrent viewers. And I will say, I really do appreciate everybody coming out here, sharing the channel, and just interacting. I appreciate all the super chats. Like, you guys don't even have to do that. And again, we really appreciate it here. Marvel vs. DC Tales Wolverine versus Batman. Oh boy, maybe not a team up, maybe an actual versus. That would be interesting. What if Ego the Living Planet was Anakin's father? Leon Lion, I think I pronounced that right. Hopefully. I love that idea and request. I'm adding that into the list here. Let's add that in. Tales of the Multiverse, Old Man Logan versus the Last Ronin, I think. I probably pronounced that wrong. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's add that. Yeah, Tales of the Multiverse. It was a animated series that I tried to do. It was like more of an interaction between characters, and it was all kind of animated. But unfortunately, we didn't see like a ton of interest, so we just never really continued it. But I'm glad to see that there's more like Tales of the Multiverse like interest here, like Syndrome versus Titan, Tales of the Multiverse. So I think we could bring it back. We could definitely bring it back. Also, there was like a bit of budgeting cuts too that I had to do at that time. So there was like one final episode that we were going to do. It was Tales of the Multiverse, Batman and Joker in 28 Days Later, but it never happened, unfortunately. So hey, we could bring it back. There's a chance here. I'm not saying that we won't do it. I'm glad to see that there's interest, though. This is really good. Marvel versus DC Tales. Let me see. That comment just went so fast. Account 2516. Marvel versus DC Tales. Thanos versus Darkseid. Ian coming in with the clutch. I appreciate that. Oh boy. Punisher versus Red Hood. Really appreciate that super chat, Ian. Really do appreciate that. I'm going to add that in. Let's add that in. What if Ultra Instinct Shaggy was in Infinity War? Kane, that would be kind of interesting. To see what would have happened. And what would have changed. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna be sharing there's some thumbnails, like some artwork that we ended up getting from Lana, the great Lana. She's one of our thumbnail artists here on the channel, and she did send out a bunch of them, and we're gonna post them on the members chat. So if you guys want to become a member and see all the behind the scenes content, I would highly recommend taking a look there. It just goes to support, you know, a lot of what we're doing here on the channel, a lot of the behind the scenes, and even the great talented artists that we are working with. So, Lana, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, but I really do appreciate your work as always. And also, Canyon, if you're watching this, I appreciate the work that you've been doing. You have also been killing it here on the channel, and we really do appreciate that support too. So whether or not you're watching or not, again, it doesn't go unnoticed. It always goes noticed, and we really appreciate it here. We got even more. Holy crap. This actually, I don't know if on your end, but on my end, I just saw the stream chat just go crazy. What if Buzz Lightyear was in Endgame? Oh, we're getting some Toy Story ones or Lightyear. Either way. Let's add that in here. 44 concurrent viewers. And we really do appreciate everybody coming out. Now, I will spoil one of the horror episodes, and that is, what if Chucky was in Marvel's Spider-Man 2018? I know it sounds far-fetched, but it actually is happening. Nothing is far-fetched in the multiverse. What do we have here? What if the high evolutionary made Pinkman the creatures and only he and his other creations could control them? That's a really cool Marvel and Nintendo idea. I really love that, Louis. I'm going to be adding that into the list here. Marvel vs. DC. What if Batman teamed up with Daredevil? Miguel, I'm glad that you requested that one. There's a lot of interest there. That's actually something that I wanted to write. So I'm glad that, we're seeing a little bit of interest. That's really cool. Now, I did want to ask everybody, especially for those who have put super chats in, because it's very appreciated. If we sold, let me put this together properly. If we put a merch design, maybe once a week, an exclusive merch design, is that something that you would be interested in? Because that way, it's a physical item and it would be shipped to your house, and once it's gone, like once the week is over, it's gone. Because once we're doing we're doing horror week in May, and then the last week of that month, I think we're doing gaming week, and we're gonna have exclusive t-shirts and sweaters with only one design running concurrently through that week. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm getting one myself. I'm gonna be wearing it in the stream. And yes, I did tease that I will be showing my face in the stream. I want to get a good not microphone, camera. So if that's something you're interested in, it's a physical item. Like, I wouldn't see why not. So I know I'm getting one. I know what the design actually is for the first week. So that will be really cool. What if Scooby-Doo was in Transylvania? Hotel Transylvania. Let's add that in here. Let's go. What if Marvel versus DC Tales Kraven the Hunter and Cheetah versus Wonder Woman and Black Panther / Spider-Man? Sonic fan, that's kind of interesting. We can add that. We almost have 40 likes in the stream, and I really do appreciate everybody being in the stream here. We've been streaming for 2 hours, writing your ideas, writing your requests here, and if you guys are new to the channel, I would highly recommend to subscribe as we upload weekly. We will be having a weekly schedule when these live streams are happening, as well as videos, and that's coming out very soon because everything's being revamped. We want you to know when we're doing things and when things are coming out. What if Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan during CW Season 5, or Clone Wars Season, not CW, or yeah, CW, Clone Wars Season 5 was in a Minecraft movie? I will add that to the list. Have I seen the Minecraft movie? I have not yet. I've seen the memes. I gotta watch that. I need to watch a bunch of movies. I got a lot of homework to do with that. Oh boy. I already got a way to include Hulk without him being in Sakaar. That's kind of interesting. Let me know what you're thinking there. What if Harry and Marv tried robbing Andy's house in Toy Story? Venom Joestar, let's add that. Let's go. A Toy Story what if request. That's very interesting. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I really do appreciate everybody coming out to the live stream today. This has been great. We got brand new emotes too. I just literally threw those emotes in the chat. Keep thinking this is symbiote. This is a Resident Evil emote that Zachary got. Oh man, we're getting a ton of we're getting a ton of freaking Home Alone whatever requests. This is funny. Oh man, what how many pages? Let's see. 33 pages. Oh boy. Hey, I see an emote. Maeve plays games. Let's go. What if Eddie Brock became Agent Venom in Spider-Man 3 with Peter fell in love with Ursula continuation? What if Spider-Man 4 introduced Miles Morales and Jim Carrey played Carnage in Raimi's Spider-Man 4? We can add that in. Absolutely. Agent Venom. Now, I haven't actually written a story for Ursula being the love interest, but it could happen. I'm still willing to write that one. That's one that I do want to write. I know it sounds so crazy and far-fetched, but like, I mean, I feel like it could happen. Now, if it did, what would happen? Well, I haven't written it out, so I don't know, but if I did say, I feel like MJ would be pretty jealous. I still think she would probably be like, hey, like, what the heck are you doing with this girl? Because deep down, I think she did like Peter more during Spider-Man 2. Now, I really don't know, like, would Ursula find out Peter's identity? That, I would want to say yes. Because I feel like Peter, if he didn't tell MJ about his identity, I feel like he would go crazy and be like, hey, I need to tell somebody, like, what's actually happening. And I feel like if he conveyed into Ursula, maybe that's how the relationship starts. Like, maybe they're friends at first, but then maybe something else happens. I mean, who knows? That's where my head's kind of going with it. What if Ursula was bitten by the radioactive spider in Spider-Man 2? Simple middle ton. I think I probably pronounced it wrong. My apologies. Oh boy. What if Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn was in Suicide Squad 2018? Bryce, we can add that. We can add that in. It'd be very different. It'd be very interesting. Just adding that in here. There we go. What if Ben 10 was in Avengers 2012? Well, we do have that series coming out soon, so I don't think I'm going to write it because we do have it in there, but no, well, I'll put it in. I'll put it in. Even though it is coming out, I'll just so that we know it's happening. Oh boy. Ian with a 199 super chat. I really appreciate that, Ian. What if Andy from Home Alone, or no, what if Andy from Toy Story was left home alone? Oh boy, I'm getting all these Home Alone things all mixed up now. What if he was left home alone? Oh boy, is Harry and Marv gonna break into his house? That'd be kind of interesting. I count 2516. What if Harry and Marv tried robbing Batman's mansion? We did add that in, actually, in the list here. That's somewhere in here. We got a ton of ideas. Holy. Oh boy. Look at that. That's crazy. No, this is great. It's also going to be nice when we do a live write. We're going to be doing that soon. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to be doing that on Friday. So we're going to be doing another live stream around 11 Eastern time, 11 in the morning. And we're going to be doing a live write. So if you guys would like to see me write something live in front of your eyes, let me know. I'll be using Final Draft. Oh, what if Harry and Marv broke into John Wick's house? Miguel. Let's add that in. Oh boy. What if Ghostface was a Batman villain in the Nolanverse? Man, that'd be cool. Ghostface fighting the Dark Knight. Especially Bale's Batman. That'd be kind of cool. Let's add that in here. What if the last runner encountered a predator? Raquel, let's add that in. I probably butchered your name, and I'm very sorry for doing that. Now, I'm just going to go to the Missedthepart Shorts channel, and I'm going to link. I'm going to just throw the link in here. We got 32 new subscribers in there. Are we able to make it to 40 subscribers on that brand new channel? I know it's brand new. I would highly recommend that you follow it because we're going to be posting 2 times a day on that, and we might even just briefly go over some of these requests. We're not saying that we're not doing those requests on the main channel. It's just something, it's kind of a food for thought type of situation where, hey, we're going to just talk. And I'm going to be right in front of a camera talking to you about some ideas that I might have. So I would highly recommend that you take a look at it because I talked about what if Kevin McAllister bonded with Venom, what if Obi-Wan Kenobi was stuck in a time loop, and what if 28 Days Later took place in Home Alone. Now, 2 of those ideas, what if Kevin McAllister bonded with the Venom symbiote, and what if Obi-Wan was stuck in a time loop, those 2 ideas were actually recommended in the first ever live stream that we did. So some of these ideas, again, you might see them. You might see them pop up there too. What if Samus was in Cyberpunk? That would be interesting, Simple. That would be cool. Let's add that in here. What if Harry and Marv tried robbing the One Ring? Okay, let's add that in here. I know we're getting a lot of those. Let's add that in. We're getting a ton of these. Gonna have to do like an interactive what if. What if Ghostface probably B2 targeted Andy when he was home and sleeping and the toys had to protect him? We can add that. Louis, we can add that. That'd be kind of interesting. What if Alex Mercer was in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy as a Spider-Man enemy? Ooh. That'd be kind of interesting, Venom. Rick Forever would have or Riot Forever. Sorry, I said Rick. I don't know why I said Rick. What if horror final girls got together and teamed up? We can add that in. Let's add that. Let's do it. Do it. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna get like if anybody wants to see, does anybody want to see some of these like animated, like an actual motion comic book animation? Because if you do, that is something that we might talk further about that in some of these live streams, because it's something that we're willing to do. But again, we might have to crowdfund for some of these to be animated. Because if you do want them, like, it's very possible we've done them before. It is something that we could do. What if I had to write my own life story, Ian? Like, is that an actual, like, is that something that's an actual, like, series, or is that like a, like, you wanting me to write my own life out? That would be, if I had to write my own personal life, you'd be shocked. That's all I can really say. You probably would be surprised. A lot of bullshit to deal with sometimes. No. But it's crazy. The chicken, yes, Ultra Instinct Marv and Ultra Ego Harry, fighting God of Destruction Kevin McAllister, and Legendary Super Saiyan Kevin's mom. Oh man. Oh, that's a Draw of My Life, if you remember that. Can't remember. I might have to research it. What if Ben 10 got a Green Lantern ring instead? Be kind of interesting. Let's add that in. What if Kevin became Shrek? Ghost Rider. I feel like he'd have to make a deal with like Rumpelstiltskin. Maybe Kevin's like, hey, I want these gifts for Christmas. Makes a deal with them. Next thing you know, he ends up turning into Shrek. I don't know. That'd be kind of weird. That'd be crazy if that happened. We have 22 concurrent viewers here. 22 people here. That's crazy. Really appreciate it. Hey! Dead Rising is here. Zachary, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. He literally just threw in all the emotes. Appreciate the emotes, man. Everybody likes them. They've been throwing them in here. So Kevin made a deal with Shane Dawson. What? Shane, I forget who. Is that a YouTuber? Is that like a different YouTuber? I don't know. I feel like I'm getting that wrong. I have no idea. What if Big Boss kidnapped Howard Stark to build a Metal Gear for Outer Heaven? Louis, we can add that into the document. 27 concurrent viewers. Oops. We have... Oh man, we're going to 35 pages. This is a new record. Hey! Emote party, let's go! I'm literally just throwing all these in here. Coyote C, what's good? It would be having to write what happens in your own life. That would be interesting. Like if I wrote what happened or what I wish would happen differently. Well, all I can say is it would be very interesting if I had to do that. There's a lot of crazy stories that I could tell you. Phone is broken though. Shit, man. I hope I hope it gets fixed. No, that sucks, dude. Oh man, what if you were in Endgame? That'd be kind of... I don't know what I would do. If I was in Endgame, would I have the knowledge of the movie Endgame? Like, could I go and maybe like warn a couple people and be like, hey, what if Deadpool killed the DCEU, Francisco? Let's add that in here. There is a Marvel vs. DC Tales episode of what if Deadpool killed the DC universe, and that actually will be coming out very soon. What if Eggman created the Separatist Droid Army? Armando, that is cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I wrote my own story, that'd be interesting. Would be kind of interesting to see. What if Stitch killed all the Disney universes, Leon? Let's add that in here. We are past the 2 hour and 30-minute mark. Now, I did say I was probably ending the stream at 2 hours and 30 minutes, but we can go a bit longer. We'll go a little bit longer before we peace out here. Because I know, yeah, we've been going for a little bit here, which isn't bad at all. I really appreciate everybody coming out here, even the super chats. Like, you guys didn't even have to do that, and I really do I appreciate everybody supporting, commenting, interacting with everybody here. It's very nice to see. We even gained a bunch of new watchers of the multiverse here, and also a bunch of new watchers in the multiverse on the Missedthepart Shorts channel with 33 new followers, which is very amazing. It's very cool seeing that, seeing everybody here. Hey, Dead Rising has been a member for 1 month. Zachary, I appreciate you being a member for 1 month. Every member here, it's very awesome to see. It's just very cool to see. What if Deadpool killed all the Disney universes? Well, man, that's an idea. Absolutely, we can put that in. I'm just gonna go. I think we got a couple new members here. Let's see what we got here. We'll shout some people out. Okay. Yeah, no, appreciate that. Everybody who just joined as a member, like Mr. Woes, Brayden, Maeve Plays, The High Ground, Chicken, Big Hug, Keith, Ian, IQ, Scorpion, Junkie, Remix, Bruce, Wayne, Titan War, Andy, Midnight. We got tons of people. Devin. Oh, man. Willie, Kevin. Appreciate that. Lenny Williams. That's actually insane. That's crazy. Yeah, if you guys want to work with us here on the on some of these videos, if you guys become a member, the Watcher of the Multiverse tier as a member, we will be doing one request as an actual video that will be uploaded. So that is something that we are doing on the channel right now. So some of these ideas we have seen, we've read some emails, and we're actually writing them like right now. And I wrote there was one recent one. It was I guess it was an if I had written for Spider-Man 4. So that was something that was really cool. And it was a more recent one too. What if I could change any media as I consume it? Is that like a real world? I'll put that in the document here. Let's add that in. What if Spider-Man from Spider-Man 1994 animated series was Shattered Dimensions across Spider-Verse took place at the same time? That would be kind of cool, actually. I really like that idea. That's really awesome. Yes, IQ Scorpion, it was yours. It was that Spider-Man 4 story. So, and I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad that you've had a good experience so far. That's really nice. So that's really good. What if Harry and Marv tried robbing Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? That'd be kind of cool. I think we actually did talk about that in one of the previous streams. Pharaoh Fox Hammer 67, I believe. Oops. Kane K got in the document. That's funny. Oh boy, he made a special guest appearance. What if Tony Stark was a Saiyan, a human hybrid? We can add that in. Let's do that. We have Deadpool Kill Story, a series focused on Deadpool killing every fictional universe. The Chicken. Let's add that in here. That'd be interesting. What if Hulk killed the DCCU? Is it Skibbity Godzilla 77? Oh boy. That's funny. Appreciate that. Big shout out to you, my friend. That's funny. We're literally, you know what's crazy? We're at 37 pages. That is insane. You would have the superpower to rewrite any media you consume whenever and however you want. You just can't undo those changes. Ian, that's an interesting concept. I feel like that would be a cool movie to write, like an actual screenplay. I think that would be a cool concept. I really like that. What if Godzilla vs. Cloverfield? Mad Prime Productions. Let's add that in. We will probably be ending the stream in about 4 minutes, my fellow watchers. Because we have been streaming for over 2 hours and 36 minutes. Which is absolutely crazy. So, it's best we take all of these final requests in. And on Friday, you're going to be able to catch us doing a live write here on the channel. Do some skibbity toilet what ifs, please. Oh boy. I don't even know what that meme is. Is that something like... I don't even know. Is it something that people are saying in high school now? I have no idea. I feel like it might be. That's a different era than me. I remember when the clown stuff was happening in like 2016. That's my era. I'm getting old. I remember that. I remember a clown came to our high school. It was really crazy. No, don't. I know. I don't want to end the stream here. But we have been going for almost like 3 hours, which is like crazy. It's an animated series on YouTube. New Age Brain Rot. Okay. New Age Brain Rot. Yeah, I guess that's funny. We got a bunch of brand new requests here. Oh boy, we're getting them in. What if Edward Scissorhands was recruited by Professor Charles Xavier? Let's add these in here. But yeah, we really appreciate everybody coming out here. This has been very amazing having everybody coming out into the live stream. We can't thank you enough. A lot of these requests and ideas have just been very cool. So we're adding a couple final ideas in here before we leave it to you. And I think everybody, I really appreciate it. Everybody who's been in the live stream today. Now, I would highly recommend that you guys go follow the brand new Twitch, as we are going to be doing a ton more different live streams on Twitch as well as on YouTube at the same time. But it is another outlet that we're going to be exploring, so we can't wait for you to meet us in there as well. What if Carrie White was recruited by the X-Men? I'm gonna write that in. Put that in here. I think we're almost... We got like a couple more that we'll add in here. What if Spawn was in the MCU? Kane, let's add that in here. I appreciate the stream. Yeah, I appreciate everybody. Everybody coming out here. It's been amazing just hanging out with you guys, you know, being able to talk. It's been very cool to see. What if RoboCop was in Gotham City with no Batman? Let's add that in here. Oh, we'll add one more. One more. Or what are we going to add in here? Unless my computer crashes, which I don't think it will. Or maybe it did. That's funny. If it actually did, that's actually hilarious. No, that's it didn't crash, just one of the stream things crashed here. The final idea of the day. What if Optimus Prime was in Aliens? In the 80s movie. Mad Prime Productions. Alright, everybody. I think that's going to be it for today's live stream event. If you guys want to see more Missedthepart content, I would highly recommend following the YouTube channel, also following the brand new Shorts channel, because we're going to be posting a lot more on there. We're going to be doing a live stream on Friday, so you can expect that soon, and that will be coming out, I want to say 11 a.m. We're going to be doing that. And if you guys want to become a channel member, I would highly recommend becoming a channel member. You get access to a bunch of new emotes. And not only that, but we're actually doing a bunch of reveals today with some of the stories that were requested on the live stream. So there's a bunch of thumbnail artwork that we got by the amazing Lana, who did a bunch of thumbnails, and that will be coming soon. With that being said, I really appreciate everybody coming out today. It's been amazing seeing everybody, and we broke a couple of those targets. That was fantastic. Again, we appreciate any sort of super chat. You guys didn't even have to do that, and we really do appreciate it. So anyways, as always, I should probably leave it to you guys. I hope that you all have an amazing day today. Thank you for taking the time for being in this live stream. So it really does mean a lot to me. But that being said, I'm gonna do one last big emote spam before we leave here. There we go. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's live stream, and I will see you soon. Take it easy and have a fantastic day. Peace out. To drop your fan fiction requests in the comments below. We love hearing your ideas and bringing them to life. Hey fellow watchers of the multiverse, if you're enjoying the stream and want to support us, consider making a donation. Your support helps us keep creating awesome content for you. We'd love to hear from you. Drop your thoughts, theories, and fan fiction requests in the comments below and join the conversation with our amazing community. Hey fellow watchers of the multiverse, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest adventures and fan fiction stories.